Hey everybody, this is Spencer. Here another, well, it's more of a channel update, I guess, and everything that's going on. I just want to check in with everybody because it's been a little while since I posted my last video, which was the darkroom tools video. And since then, a few days ago, we had Hurricane Irma come through here. We were in the direct line path of where it was supposed to go up through Naples, Marco Island. Then it actually wobbled a little bit, and we were spared the brunt of the actual eye wall. Not to say we didn't get any damage. A lot of it looks like it's vegetation. But anyway, I'm down here at Charlotte Harbor. This is actually where the part of the storm came in. You see all this water? And during the storm, I wasn't obviously down here, but like when we were here for Charlie in 2004, it sucked all the water out of the harbor. So you could walk from Punta Gorda to Port Charlotte or vice versa and not get your feet wet. So that must have been something. So anyway, so back to the channel update. Again, I just wanted to check in with you guys to make sure that, I have not abandoned the channel. We've just been, obviously with the storm and everything, trying to access places a little bit more difficult right now. Obviously, because cleanup crews are still working on cutting trees, clearing roadways, that kind of thing. So the last video that we did was on the darkroom tools. So my plan is to, for the next video, is to go out and shoot on a location. I'll bring you with me. And then whatever we shoot, the next video after that will then be how to develop it. So then you can see from A to Z how I take the film out of the film holder to the final finished negative ready to either you could put it in a larger or you could scan it at that point, whatever it is that your workflow is. So that's the plan for now. Again, just wanted to check in with you guys. Just another note, so what does this also have to do with large format photography or any kind of photography, no matter if you're doing digital, medium format, large format? We had to evacuate, and they gave us about an hour or two to basically evacuate because we were in what they call Zone A, or the immediate flood zone. So initially, you don't have a lot of time to think, oh, I need this and I need that. I mean, obviously you need food, you need water, you got to come up with clothes, and depending on the type of vehicle that you have, and if you have any pets, like we have a golden retriever, we also had to get her house put together and dismantle, and then also get her food and medication. So it's not just for you, it's for any of your pets. So once you get the immediate items that's going to keep you alive, then what else can you take with you if you have room? And one of the things that I did is I took because I scan all my stuff, I took my portable hard drives, and I have a laptop, so I put all of that into a big Ziploc bag and had that with me. So God forbid the house blew down, because that's basically what they were talking about. It wasn't so much the wind. I mean, yes, the wind was supposed to be 130 some miles an hour, but it was the storm surge, and where we live, it was supposed to be over 9 feet. So I'm 6'4" when I'm standing up straight. That would be way over my head, so that could be a problem. So you're not sure what's going to happen. So I took the hard drives, and going back to the film a little bit, this is actually what I have to have all my negatives in. So basically all this is I bought some print files that are built for 8x10 negatives. They do make them for 35, 120, 4x5, and of course 8x10. So these are basically my raw files that I've shot, and this is so far my work. So God forbid these get destroyed. I mean, yeah, I could probably go and try to reshoot those locations, but I know a lot of you have been shooting film for a long, long time, and you may not be able to get back to those locations, or the location may not even exist anymore, depending upon, if it's been plowed over and something else was built on top of it, or whatever the case may be. So I made sure that I took these. I've got a couple of these notebooks, and I keep these in a fireproof lockbox. It's not so much for the security, it's for the fireproofing, so I have that in the house. So I did grab these binders, the negatives, as well. So that all came with us. So the good news is where we evacuated to was safe and did not suffer any damage. It was an interesting ride. I'll tell you, the wind and the rain, if you've never been through a hurricane, depending upon, you know, everybody down here, if you lived here for a while, you say, oh, category 1, it's, you know, we bring in the patio furniture. Category 2, okay. And then category 3, well, I got to board up the windows and that kind of thing. But when category 5 starts to come knocking on your door, it's a completely different situation. So we want to be safe. So where we were staying was safe. And we were very, very fortunate that when we got back to our home, there was virtually zero damage. We suffered a torn screen, which is really nothing, and we even had power. That's the big thing here in Florida. Obviously, it's September right now. When Charlie went through, it was August. If your power goes out, that means no AC, and that means your house, inside of your house is going to get to about 95 degrees. And last time when Charlie went through, we went 3 weeks without power. You can't sleep. You cannot get comfortable in 95-degree weather. The only thing you do is sit in your car and run the air conditioner. So we were very, very fortunate that the eye wall had moved east, a little bit inland a little bit, and that spared our area, which is the Punta Gorda, Port Charlotte, Northport area. So again, I'm just very, very thankful that, you know, I'm able to function. Now, people south of us, say Marco Island or Naples, they have a lot more destruction, and I assume on Miami side because of the storm surge. Not to mention the folks that are having to go through Hurricane Harvey, that they went through that over in Texas. And again, they storm surge, you know, the water's up over the roof line. It's a terrible situation. So I'm not trying to be a downer, but you know, I'm just very thankful that everybody in the community has definitely come together to help one another, whether they need their stuff moved out of their lawn or whatever they need. People are coming together to help each other, which is always great. So, but that's the big thing. I just wanted to check in to let you guys know that, you know, I'm still here. I'm still doing the channel. It's just been, I know it's been a couple of weeks, but that's the plan. So if you haven't checked, watch the developing tools video. Then the next one, we're going to go out and we'll find a place to shoot. That might be in a, give me a couple weeks on that so we can kind of get everything kind of cleaned up around here. And then after we shoot whatever we're going to shoot on location, I got a couple of ideas that might be interesting. And then we'll go back to the classroom and we'll actually take all those tools and we will get those developed so you can see the whole process. And then after that, I'll do a scanning video. So for any of you that do want to scan your negatives, I'll show you what I do that works for me. I've been getting great results, and I've been doing photos that are 40 by 50 inches and no problem. The quality is there, and I always tell people to go up to my work and look at it like this. It doesn't need to be, yes, you want to enjoy something like that maybe 10 feet away to really get the whole scene, but then as you walk in, you'll see all the little minute details. That's what's nice about working with large format photography. Is you know, just so much detail. It's amazing. So there's all kinds of things that you can see in these photos. It's kind of like a Where's Waldo. So anyway, so that's the plan. Thanks for watching. I appreciate you guys sticking with me, and we'll see you soon.